officially 10th. All right, guys, happy Tuesday, September 17th. Welcome. Once again, welcome Elijah. He is a guest of Hector. He's just here to kind of be a spectator and check us out. So hopefully you get a sense of who we are, how our community rolls, and the type of energy that we have in this environment. So welcome, Elijah. And I'd like to welcome back a familiar face. Dan was hiking and backpacking through Slovenia in Eastern Europe and dipped into Italy for a little bit. So Dan, I'm sure you miss just being here on the calls with us, but we would like to say official, nice to have you back to our lead scientist. Dan, any aha moments from your trip? I'm sure there was many, but anything that you'd like to share with us and like to say hello to everybody and officially welcome back, my man.
Yeah, hey, thank you for the welcome back. I appreciate it. Good to see everyone's faces again and be back and everything. Yeah, man, I would say take vacations often as often as you can, because it was very, very refreshing to just like be gone and disconnected. I also want to say a huge thank you to Demian and Ryan Fong for partnering on deals. That it was so nice to be able to partner with my active clients with these two and just be able to disconnect completely and not have to stress about like managing existing pipelines of leads and business, all that sort of stuff. And Chris and Sophia also, I know I talked to you guys too about some of the other folks. So just like having the team environment where I could partner and have support for existing business was so helpful to be able to fully unplug and be gone for 32 days, I think it was. And I'd also say to everyone else too, we all have lots and lots of business expenses. So if you are not racking up credit card points, you should be doing it, because probably 75% of this month-long trip was paid for on credit card points. So that came from real estate expenses.
No, you're unmuted.
You guys got to get on that game, because it is very, very effective if you use it right.
I love that. So Dan, I think that should be maybe a training that you host and show us how to leverage that and to make the best out of everything that we're doing, in our business life to help us feed what we actually truly, feed our soul, travel and backpacking. So my man, it's good to have you back. Welcome back and good to see you. I cannot wait for all the pictures. Slovenia and the Alps. Like, I can't wait to see the pictures.
I've got like 1,400 pictures in my Google Photos, so like I have to sort through those, because there were so many points where it's just like take picture. It's funny. I got like 8 pictures of Amsterdam and like 1,200 of the mountains, so you can clearly tell what I thought was more beautiful.
I love it. Well, welcome back, my man. Welcome back to all of you guys, and let's just get right into it. So, Karina, no teaching moment of the week, right? We're good. Just keep the train rolling. All right, cool. So first and foremost, just want to give you guys a quick update. I know Oliver is on the line. Champ is on the line. I'm not too sure if Eric is here, but we recently opened, and we're going to do this for about a month just to see how it goes. We have a small satellite office up in Santa Rosa. So if you are an agent, you're going to be up in that area, or if you have a client that's looking in that area, maybe you need to stop by, get some coffee, see some of the fellows up there, you can. So Oliver, have you worked in the office yet?
Yeah, I'm here right now.
Oh, you are? Okay, cool. Pretty cool setup there that we have.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful.
Awesome. You guys, it's a co-working space. And so just want to kind of let you know, since you've heard this from the last meeting, that we do have a small little office, a temporary time frame that we're going to be up there. So if you are going to be in that market, just let us know. I'll have Kenny drop the address in the chat down below. But let's go ahead and get rolling, you guys. We want to turn the mic over to you, as always, for community contributions. And this is anybody that has hosted an event in this last week, or is going to host an event, or has an idea about something they're going to put on the calendar. Let's hear from you guys. Who has an event that they want to share information about? Feel free to take the mic and give everyone else that information. Going once, going twice.
Sorry. Yeah, I have one. It's not necessarily a community event, but the Fusion townhomes that are across from Monroe Catholic High School, they're going to host a lunch for us. Probably Monday, October 7th from 1 to 2:30. So I will let you all know via chat if you want to come check them out. So
beautiful. I love it. Awesome. I see a couple other hands going up. Let's go George Martinez. So let's go to you. Then we'll go to Sack, and then we'll go to Lisa. What's up, George?
Yeah, what's up, everybody? So this Thursday, I believe it's at 1:30 to about 2:30 at the Bay East office in Pleasanton. The committee is hosting a panel on utilizing social media to build your business. So I'm speaking on the panel, Mike Gallegos and Peter Lee. So if you guys want to stop by and learn some tips and tricks and just network, come
Drop
check
a
it
link on Slack or in here. Right?
Yeah, what day is it, George?
This Thursday.
What time?
On Slack.
Oh yeah, I could put it. You said it's in Slack?
No, did you drop a link in Slack?
Oh no, I can drop the flyer in Slack right now.
All right, cool. Did I catch the time? Sorry.
It's about 1:30 to 2:30.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Good stuff. Let's go over to SAC. I see Sophia and Chris there. What's the event? Let's hear from you guys. We don't have any audio for you guys yet. Check. Nothing. We don't have any audio for you guys. Hello. All right, Chris, Sophia, we'll come right back to you guys, see if you guys get that worked out. Let's go over to Lisa. Lisa, what was your event? Let's hear from you.
Hey guys, so I will be in the Oakland office on Thursday, and a girlfriend of mine, who's also a broker, she's having an event, and I'm trying to remember the name of the restaurant, but it's in Slack. I posted it, I believe, yesterday. So she's having a little mixer, and it's probably just minutes from headquarters. So if anyone's available, come on out 5 to 7 Thursday.
Awesome.
And it's in Slack.
All right, awesome. Appreciate it.
Okay.
I'm not sure if any of the hosts are online, but there's a NACA event happening Saturday, 9/28 at Delta College in Stockton. Is any representative from the NACA group on that wants to share any more details about that event? Going once, going twice.
Yeah, me and Sophia are spearheading the event, K. Loden. We're helping spearhead the event, Delta College, September 28th, Sunday. It's only 4 hours, like 9 to 1 p.m. And it's a great program. It's like, I think it's like the ultimate hack for people that don't have the credit or down payment. It just goes by your bank account and how responsible you are. So if you know people that are that pay their rent on time, they work hard and they're paying their bills on time, send them to the program, get them registered. We have like 90 people registered, but we have room for 400. So we're really like, we need more people. And we have actually a deal here. Keelan has a deal in escrow with a NACA approved buyer for almost $1 million for a multi-unit. So like, we're closing deals in NACA. It's happening, but you just got to get the word out there. It's the real deal.
Yeah, I love this. I absolutely love this. Maybe we should do something afterwards at the office and bring people together. I'll connect with you offline, but absolutely love it. Great stuff. Last event was one of the largest events that the group had. I saw another hand up. Sorry, let's go. Jakar Miller, you had your hand up. Let's go back to you.
Really quick to touch base on the NACA event. Where is it at specifically? Like, where is it located?
So it's going to
be Delta College in Stockton.
Oh, Delta College. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's also on the team calendar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And it's a great program. Spread the word.
No, I know. I have someone I want to do that with.
Right on.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate you, brother. Let's go to HQ. HQ, what's the contributions? Let's hear.
Just to piggyback off of Lisa's first, the restaurant's called Calabash. It's on Valdez Street over there, but please park in the parking lot over there. That street is known for window break-ins. Just a heads up, everyone that wants to go. And then check the calendar. There's a lunch and learn tomorrow in the Oakland office, and also next either Tuesday or Wednesday. It's on the calendar as well. So please check those out.
Awesome. Thank you, Brian. All right, guys, let's get right into the slides for the week. Go right here. Let me present here. Let's get right into production. All right, guys, so let's get right into the production for the week. You guys had a busy week. First up on the list, buyer represented. Kuhn got into contract in Oakland for $200,000, and Catherine Cato got into contract in Stockton for $360,000. Let's see if they are on the call today. And then they are not. Let's see if Kuhn is here. All right, cool. We're going to move on. Next up on the list, V got into contract in Fairfield for $545,000. Cynthia got in contract in Martinez for $550,000, and Aaron Crisp got into contract in Monte Rio for $560,000. So Aaron Crisp, I see that you're here as well as V. Let's go, Aaron. Tell us about this deal, the strategy, what worked, and then we'll pass the mic over to V. Aaron, your turn.
This is a Sphere, somebody I've known for years. He invests in Airbnbs, and so he's coming back from Hawaii, and he's liquidating some stuff out there, and he was looking for a place out here. I go up to Russian River and up to that area a lot with my kids, just road tripping. It's a nice drive. And so we were talking, and we checked out the exclusion areas because some of the areas in Russian River don't allow Airbnb. So you had to kind of research what would, and we found a pretty good spot that was close to Guerneville and off the Russian River. And I think it's going to be a pretty awesome property.
Beautiful. And it's intended to be an Airbnb. And so you'll have a direct line to that.
Yeah. So initially what he's going to do is he's going to buy it and live in it for a little bit until his rental in Lafayette's lease is up. And then when he moves back, then he's going to start Airbnb-ing it. And so, yeah, I'm excited about it because we normally, when we go up there, we'll go to the Guerneville Lodge, which is a nice place. You can camp there or whatever. But now it'll be like a little spot that has, own rooms and everything. So it's going to be awesome. I'm excited. Not only as his agent, but as a future Airbnb client.
That's right. You guys, if you ever have the opportunity, say you go up to Santa Rosa or you're in that area, take that drive. You're on the 101, you get off on River Road, and it literally goes from beautiful vineyards into lush forest right there, Monterey and Guerneville. And then if you keep driving, you hit the Pacific Ocean, you hit Jenner. That is one of my favorite drives in all of Northern California. So stoked for you, stoked for them. And I'm stoked for the opportunity for you to be able to rent into the future. But good stuff. Let's go over to V. You also, really quick, I wanted to ask, what's that market like up there? Was it competitive? Was it, tons of, eyes on the property? Tell us a little bit about it.
It was kind of, we put one offer in that, and this is a cash buyer, and they didn't accept it. They're kind of a little different in the sense that it seemed like they weren't very transparent, everything, but like we put an offer and they just did like a highest and best counter, which was something I hadn't experienced before. Because we put in our highest and best. But overall, it was a pretty competitive market when the property was eligible for Airbnb, but when it wasn't, like it was kind of sitting for a little bit. And I think we got a good opportunity here because the agent, I don't think she knew it was outside the exclusionary zone. And we like double checked and triple checked because she didn't market it as a potential Airbnb or anything. And so I think this one we got kind of lucky with as far as opportunity because she wasn't aware that it could be Airbnb'd out. So it just depends on what the eligibility is. If it's not, then it's sitting for a while. And then also some of the properties when you went up there, they were dusty. They were kind of beat up. They don't spend a lot of time making them real nice so that you walk in and you're like, oh, I love this place. So there was a little bit of that. So it was cool.
I know that wood rot is obviously prevalent up there because it's super, super moist up there. And so, well, good for you, my man. Happy for you. I saw V on, but she's no longer on the line. I don't see her face anymore. So we're going to move on to the next category, but congratulations to everybody that made it on the board in this category. All right, next up on the list, we have Viv and Kev got into contract in Oakland for $600,000, and Brianna up in Elk Grove got into contract. This is her official first deal with us at $740,000. So congratulations to you three, and we're going to keep cruising on. George got into contract in Oakland for $743,630, and then Keelan got into contract out of Sacramento as well for $925. So George, you are here. Your hair is just fresh this morning, big dog. So I'm going to turn the mic over to you. Talk to us about this deal.
Yeah, so this one's actually, I think it got entered in wrong. This one's actually 640. So this one I've actually been working with for about 2 years. I actually got them as a referral from Carmen Hernandez before she moved to San Diego. And so basically been helping these clients for 2 years. They literally told me they wanted something turnkey. Well, they're in contract right now on a fixer. So it just took a while to kind of uncover what they're looking for, since this is probably the longest time I've worked with a client. So I've actually had to learn more and uncover more, like kind of qualify them more over time. And what it really came down to was location was literally the most important thing for them because their parents watch their baby while they're at work. So they basically bought a house 5 minutes away. We actually won it through using a buyer love letter. And so actually we asked the agent beforehand, and so we monopolized on that the seller was two sisters. Our clients happen to be two sisters. So we basically just told them, like, our clients want to live near their parents. This is a neighborhood they're familiar with. That pretty much is what won it for them. Luckily, our client's dad is a contractor, so it's always important to have the parents come by with them, especially if they're a contractor. So the dad basically helped by coming in and just letting them know, like, yo, this is not that much work. Obviously, we're not contractors, so I really heavily leaned on the dad to do that. But it was all about building the rapport too with this agent, because they actually were in contract by the time we were gonna write an offer. We didn't submit a backup, but because it built a lot of rapport with the listing agent as well, once they were about to cancel the contract, she actually called me and was like, hey, I really liked you. I want to work with you. I have two other offers. I'm gonna, before I call them back or put this back on the market, do you want to talk to your clients and see if they still want it? And so we just put it together, and then they ended up accepting it.
Wow, good stuff, my man. And just, I'm curious, and rapid fire on this reply. Like, what was the cadence of follow up? You're working with them for 2 years. They're obviously sending them turnkey properties. Like, what's the cadence of your follow up in your CRM?
You know what was interesting is that, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like was very adamant at first, and then I kind of gave up a little bit. I'll be honest with you. But from time to time, they would come back and send me homes, and then once they would hit me up and send me like 4 homes, I was actually like, you know what, this means they're actually really motivated right now. So it actually kind of tested me as an agent, I would say, on really qualifying more and digging. So it just took a matter of me the last couple of times to be like, hey, you guys are sending me more homes frequently. Like, how serious are you now? Like, what is your timeline? When's your rent up? And once they told me their rent or their lease was coming up in 2 months, then I kind of had a better understanding, like, okay, you know what? At this point, too, I did partner with Diana and bring her in. Reason being is because I did also want to have a different approach to it and bring someone else that was with a fresher mindset on it, rather than just kind of having someone that was going to linger for maybe another year. So I think also bringing Diana in on it also helped remotivate them, because then she brought a fresher look to the deal as well.
Love it. Love it. Well, congratulations to you. Congratulations to them. And let's keep cruising on. Next up on the list is Pamela and Aaliyah. They got in contract for 1150 in Oakland. Congratulations. And then Liz Norton. This is actually her official first deal with us. It is for 1.7 in Oakland. So ladies, congratulations to you three. Let's see if we have Aaliyah on really quick. No, it's all right. We will continue cruising on. All right, next on the list is Kuhn. Kuhn got in contract once again. I saw him for a second, and then he dipped out of the room. And so, Kuhn, let's actually have you, Ty. See, I think that's you coming back in the room. Kuhn, let's hear from you, big dog. Talk to us about this deal. What was the strategy? What worked? Tell us some high-level points about this deal.
Oh, man, they got canceled 3 times. So third time's a charm, huh? This is the third time we're in escrow for this listing, and I hope these buyers really enjoy this. It's a fixer-upper, you know, and I'm just trying to help these families get up out of Oakland, go to Antioch with their other families. So it's probably 2 deals in 1. So we'll see.
All right, everybody, burn your sage. Send him good juju, good energy that he gets this client across the finish line. So good stuff to you, Kuhn. We mentioned your name earlier for that other deal. I think it was right around 200,000, but congratulations to you nonetheless. Let's continue cruising on. Hamada got into contract for 625. Whoops, sorry. And Jen and Ray got into contract twice, once in Hayward and once in San Leandro. Let's see who I have on in this category. Let's see here. All right, so they are not on right now, but once again, congratulations to them. All right, guys, we'll keep cruising on. Kev and Viv got in a contract once again in Alameda. That was seller represented for $1,025,000. Great job. And then Viv again, 1.1. Delaney got in a contract up in Loomis for 1.4, both seller represented. So congratulations to you. And you know, we're curious, are you guys seeing a slowdown? Are you experiencing any challenges right now? Are you having any challenges getting the BRBC sign? Are you having, you know, dialogue and back and forth with the sellers that are pushing back on offering concessions? Are you guys experiencing any abnormal challenges right now? Raise your hand if you are, or does it feel like it's business as usual? All right, cool. Based on the responses, I see some of this.
I feel like it's kind of been business as usual. I think right now it's just all a matter of how you explain it. I know with the BRBC, what I've been explaining to my buyers is just letting them know, like, you know what, like at the end of the day, like it's pretty much the same as it was. You're now just having to sign and really outline who you're committing to working with. At the end of the day, it's just more, you always kind of paid it at the end. But now they're just kind of uncoupling it and having you pay it ahead of time. So it's been a lot easier to have those conversations with buyers, especially because I'm just letting them know, like, hey, we can go ahead and agree that we'll look at all these homes. If they don't want to offer my buyer's agent commission, then we can take a step back and reevaluate whether or not you want to move forward on writing on this home.
Love it. Love it. So yeah, guys, at first it's going to be, and it's going to sound a little bit clunky, but the more you do this, the more you practice, it just becomes part of the flow. It becomes fluid. And this is the new era that we're in. And I have not seen a true decrease in our production since the 17th. I think that we are outpacing so many other brokerages in the market. And we've actually broken records for like week over week, if we compare from years prior. So I think we're in a really good position. We're going to continue to, coach, train, and develop all of our skills to make sure that we're always prepared for the road ahead. Looking at our sales for the last week, you guys were able to post 18 new contracts, and that was over $14 million of new production. So congratulations to everyone that contributed to the success of the team, and congratulations to everybody that's putting in the work behind the scenes that is going to be on the board in the coming weeks. Now, with that being said, we would like to announce our fast story of the week. It is Liz Norton. Now, Liz Norton is going to an Oogie Boogie Bash at Disneyland. I've never been to that. Sounds pretty fun. She's taking her niece. She was on a plane. I'm not sure if she was able to tap in today, but Liz, congratulations to you. Your very first pending contract with us for 1.7. She participates in coaching. She's committed to growth. She's a hustler. And so just want to send a huge shout out to you, Liz, for making fast story of the week. All right, guys, let's continue cruising on. Looking ahead at some important dates. You have a lunch and learn on 9/24, which is next week. So make sure that you guys are there. That's also on the team calendar. All the details are there. You guys have this if you are taking advantage of it. This is going to help you, especially, like I say, every single week as you're storing ideas for content. You guys should be filled with ideas of what to create. There should never be a time where you go into a Monday and you're not aware of the style of content that you're going to drop for that week. Now, mind you, I do get that some of the stuff will be spontaneous in the moment based on what happens, feelings, a thought, an idea that you had while you're driving. Those are important as well, but there should be some type of thought and intentionality in your content every single week. And so if you're having a little bit of writer's block or you're just needing some creative ideas, use this as an advantage for you to really spark some good thoughts and ideas. Before we go on, I wanted to, Jessica Segura Hernandez and Samandi, are you guys on? Can you guys talk if you guys are? I see your faces, but I don't know if you're able to talk.
Yes, I came to Staples.
All right. So really quick, Samandi, I won't keep you too long. So you guys, we just wrapped our 4th intensity. Intensity is a high-level accountability group. No excuses, no bullshit, results only. It is really, really intense. It is very, very tough. And Samandi completed it for her 4th time. She was in the top on every single category. And tell us a little bit about what happened in that short time frame with production from you, Samandi.
I had to work my ass off.
What were the results of you working your ass off?
I got into contract 4 times. I'm currently in another contract of a listing that I did while I was in intensity. It helped me basically go back to all the leads that I had and get them to move. Everybody was just basically stuck there, just waiting for interest rates. So it's like, I had myself and my VA working. We did the same intensity. She was my back end. And yeah, I feel like that's what worked, is just having that extra support as well. If it's something that in the future that you guys are looking for a VA, I highly recommend it because your business will just take off. At first, I'm like, hey, she's expensive, but it's like, it's just so worth it. I had to set a lot of money aside for her to to join me. She helped me a lot with the admin part, which is following up, getting them to text me so I can reply. And yeah, I did a lot of marketing online. I got a lot of leads from all my videos. I went up to 82K views, even though way higher than the people that follow me. But hey, people are watching.
Yes, yes, I love it. I love it. Great job, Andy. And she's already saying, hey, when's the next one? So I love that you always run towards that fire, run towards that accountability. Jessica Segura Hernandez, I'm not sure if you're able to take yourself off of mute. I'll give you one more chance. One, two.
I'm here. I'm here. So sorry. So sorry.
You did something that was pretty cool. Within 24 hours, you had something signed twice. Tell us a little bit about the results from Intensity on your end.
Yeah, so I was able to get 3 signed listings in 24 hours. It's crazy because so I didn't want to host an open house that weekend, right? But it was one of my metrics. I had to host an open house. And then Jen had reached out to me. She asked me if I could host an open house for her listing. So I was like, okay. I went to go host, and then I met this lovely couple who they didn't have an agent. They just came in and were like, hey, I'm looking for an agent to help me sell my house. And I was like, oh, well, I can help you. He was like, okay. And then his partner was like, well, I want to sell my condo. And I was like, well, I can help you too. And then a friend of mine reached out to me and was like, oh, like I really want to, my parents want to sell their home. And I believe the reason why she reached out to me was because I was active on social media. Like, she had sent me a message through social media. And before Intensity, I wasn't posting very often. So, just make sure to stay more visible in front of people's eyes.
I love it. Well, congratulations to you. Love the backstory. And here's the thing, you guys, whether or not you join an accountability group, whether or not you're raising the intensity of in your business, you don't have to be a part of the group. However, I'm going to launch one more before the end of the year. And we decided earlier that's going to be October 25th, and it's going to run for 4 weeks. So I want to make sure that we do that before Christmas comes, before December comes. And so be on the lookout for more information. I'm going to encourage anybody that wants that final spark in their business before the end of the year to tap into that session. It's going to be very, very intense. It's going to push you, will make you uncomfortable, but we've had so many great results from it. As a collective, we were able to get over 19 deals into contract in just 4 short weeks. So I want to encourage everybody to get into that program. More information to come. But if you guys need anything, let me know. Tons of stuff going on in our environment. Money Store's hosting an open house, or excuse me, a cocktail hour on Thursday. You got George's thing at the YPN. So go out there, get involved, be a part of this beautiful community. If you need anything, let me know, let Karina know, let Kenny know, let Molly know. And we're always here to support you guys. So have an amazing day. Be you, but fast. Peace.